Hi everyone. Probably like me if you have a boat lift, manual boat lift, it works fine, you know. It's just that it takes at least 5 minutes to take the boat out of the water. So I was trying to find an inexpensive way to get a motor installed on that boat lift, but I went to the manufacturer and it ended up costing about $1,800 for a new gearbox plus the motor and so on. So I tried to find a cheap way to have a motor installed on that winch and couldn't find anything on the internet. So this is my solution to I think a simple problem. The first thing is that I went over the internet and bought this Champion winch. It's a 5,500 pounds winch, and this boat weighs about 3,000 pounds. So I figure that it's probably strong enough, considering that it's not really lifting the boat itself out of the water, but really using the cable of this manual lift. So the first step is simply to remove the two bolts that are here holding the winch, and then I'll install the cable on the winch. So this is the first step that I'll do, and I'll show you in a few seconds the next step. Alright, so as you can see, I lowered the boat to get to a point where the steel cable is really loose. It's probably going to be attached at some point. Mine was already detached because I did beforehand. So there's going to be a screw that you can remove, and mine just gets loose like that. And that's the first step. The other step before I take the two screws out that I'll do just now. So now I've used one of the same holes that was actually in this beam to hold the new winch that actually has its own mounting, and I drilled an extra hole so that it could fit, you know, and using the same bolt. So I'm gonna tighten those in a few seconds. Of course, I installed the wires as instructed in the manual, and then after I'll simply attach the cable from the boat lift to the drum here. And as you can see, this of course came with the manufacturer's cable that I removed, and then you can simply disengage this and turn that and install the cable. I'll show you in a few seconds. The boat lift's cable being too big to fit into the hole of the drum, I have cut out a few threads and I've kept only a small part so that it's only gets stuck in the drum so that it can roll a few turns and be, you know, really tight. So that's what I'll be doing next. Once it's in, I'm gonna activate the winch, and I'll have the cable wound around the drum so that it gets tight. I'll explain later how I've connected the winch to my battery. All right, so let's see how it goes. Just pressing the remote control. All right, so it's working well. I'm gonna have to leave you guys out because I'm have to hold the cable with my other hand, and I can't hold the camera at the same time. After a few laps around the drum, the cable is pretty secure. There's no way it's gonna move from there. Instead of using a battery a 12-volt battery that I'd leave on the dock, I've decided to use my own bolt battery. And as you can see, this is a new thing. It didn't come with the winch. I bought a cable, a big cable with a quick connector, industrial connector. And it's the same cable that I have coming out of the vent of the boat. And of course, this one is connected to the batteries. I'll show you just next. When you run the winch, you're supposed to have the motor running, of course, to have more amps from the alternator. But of course, the boat being out of the water, it's impossible to run the motor. So I've decided to use 3 batteries parallel connected so that I'd have more amps, and then wouldn't be as demanding for one single battery. I bought 3 batteries for sale, so I connected them in parallel, and this cable comes out here out of the vent in front, and that's how I connect the winch to the boat when I'm at dock. So that's my system, and it works quite well. Let's see if it really works as well as I think it does. So this winch comes with a remote control, so I have to hold it for 3 seconds to have it turned on. And then of course I should connect my cable to the boat. Really easy to do. That's it, quick connect. And let's test it. Well guys, it's working. So I hope this video was helpful to you. If you have any comments, feel free to post it. And of course, maybe some people will argue that this system is not safe. I don't know if it's okay or not. Well, for me, it's working. And for $400, I have now a motorized 12-volt winch, and it's I'm really proud of that idea. So hope it's going to be helpful to you guys. Thank you for watching.